In this video, we're going to take a look at an announcement from Honda and GM regarding driverless cars. Now, driverless cars are becoming an increasing reality in many parts of the world. In the US, there's Cruise and Waymo, and in China, there are several autonomous driving companies, one of which is Baidu. With these considerations in mind, Japan is gearing up for a transformation in its transportation landscape. Hello everyone, my name is Mark Weich, and thanks for checking out this video on cleanearth.io. Now, before we continue, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. By engaging with our channel, you're helping us to grow, as well as helping us improve what we do here, and also, we simply appreciate it. In this video, we're taking a look at an exciting development from Honda, Cruise, and General Motors. They have announced a joint venture to launch a driverless ride-hailing service in Japan by 2026. Now, this is noteworthy, particularly in Japan, because Japan is dealing with an aging population and an increasing shortage of taxi drivers. Now, in a country like Japan, where large cities like Tokyo are experiencing high demand for taxis, autonomous vehicles really offer a timely solution. Now, the joint venture will introduce the Origin vehicle specifically designed for autonomous transportation. Now, this vehicle allows up to 6 passengers to sit face-to-face. This is a key development because Uber, the ride-hailing company, had a rocky start in Japan due to stringent regulations and competition with local taxi services. Also, Uber had a serious misunderstanding of Japanese culture, particularly business culture. Now, as someone who lives in Japan, being disruptive is bound to end badly for anyone, regardless of their intentions here. Now, the new venture between GM and Honda could pave the way for an innovative transportation model that may well avoid Uber's pitfalls. GM will manufacture 500 Origins at its Factory Zero plant in Michigan for this joint venture. Now, Factory Zero is pretty key because it really is the launch pad for future GM EVs as well as autonomous vehicles. So why are autonomous vehicles a great fit for Japan? Well, unlike trains and buses, autonomous vehicles can provide personalized door-to-door service without a driver, and it makes them more convenient and potentially more accessible for many residents of Japan, as well as travelers. The implications for autonomous vehicles are not just limited to Japan. They could really reshape how we think about public transportation across the globe. As I mentioned previously, Japan is in a unique position as it faces an increasingly aging population, which is going to cause severe driver shortages, but also increase the need for services to transport people to and from, whether that's sort of day-to-day as it relates to personal activities, business activities, but even for the elderly as well, providing a mode of transportation that will allow them to go to and from as it relates to shopping or medical visits. But it's not just related to those aspects of Japanese society. Japan is expected to face a severe driver shortage in the freight and logistics industry in the coming years. So in addition to the applications that I mentioned, as well as the GM and Honda Cruise initiative for 2026, Japan also has a couple of other initiatives underway as it relates to autonomous vehicle services. Now, one would be an autonomous vehicle driving lane between the cities of Nagoya and Tokyo. Nagoya is a huge freight and logistics hub as well as heavy industries hub, and Tokyo is a large commercial center. So the thinking is to enable an autonomous vehicle lane that allows vehicles to transit to and from without human intervention, and this is intended to address a severe driver shortage in the trucking industry. And so this link between Tokyo and Nagoya could be a potential opportunity for Japan as it relates to autonomous vehicles. Also, the autonomous trucking company Too Simple is testing their trucks inside Japan for autonomous delivery services, autonomous trucking services, and they are also collaborating with Japan on that autonomous vehicle lane between Tokyo and Nagoya, as well as just piloting the technology inside the country. So Japan is really an opportunity for autonomous vehicles, and the Japanese government is also looking at modifying its policies and implementing policies in favor of autonomous vehicle services in the country, as well as autonomous vehicles, because again, the country is facing a impending driver shortage, and it is expected to be severe. So what do you think about the impact of autonomous vehicles on the ride-hailing industry in Japan, also as well as the opportunities? And do you think it will really have a meaningful impact on Japan's transportation sector? Also, what are your thoughts as it relates to the autonomous vehicle link between Tokyo and Nagoya, as well as the testing of autonomous vehicle technologies inside the country? So please share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. And once again, thanks for watching this video. And if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.